Have you ever had that feeling? When you're watching a movie or reading a book and time seems to freeze, everything around you comes to a complete standstill, yet you feel like you're in a different world, a world where time doesn't exist. What if I told you there are people working right now to make that feeling a reality, where we could freeze time for real and live forever? I know it sounds like science fiction, right? But there's actual science backing this idea. And some researchers believe that one day we might actually be able to stop time for good. So take a moment to think about this. What if you could stop aging? What if you could live forever without worrying about growing older, losing your energy, or facing the inevitable end? Would you want to live forever? Stay with me as we uncover some of the most fascinating and mysterious discoveries about freezing time, stopping aging, and the possibility of living forever. Let's start with the science behind it. You see, every second that ticks by, your cells are working overtime to keep you alive. Cells are constantly dividing, repairing, and regenerating, but as time goes on, this process starts to slow down. And the reason it slows down is because of something in every cell of your body, tiny structures called telomeres. Think of telomeres as the protective tips at the end of your shoelaces. These tips prevent the laces from fraying and falling apart. Well, the telomeres in your cells work in a similar way. Each time a cell divides, the telomeres shorten. When they get too short, the cell can no longer divide, and this is when aging starts to show up. Now here's the twist. Researchers have discovered a way to slow this process down. A study from Harvard Medical School revealed that by activating a special enzyme called telomerase, they could actually reverse the shortening of telomeres in mice. In some cases, they even extended the lifespan of these mice by up to 25%. Imagine that. In theory, if we could do this for humans, we could slow down aging or even stop it altogether. But that's not all. Some scientists believe that, in the near future, we might be able to freeze time in our bodies without us ever having to worry about aging again. What does that mean for us? Could we really be looking at the possibility of eternal youth? Have you heard of cryonics? It's the practice of freezing the body immediately after death in hopes that someday science will be advanced enough to revive it. Right now, there are companies like Alcor and the Cryonics Institute that offer this service. Thousands of people have already signed up to have their bodies frozen with the hope that future medical technology will bring them back to life. Think about it. You could fall asleep, freeze your body, and wake up 100 years from now. The world would have changed, but it would stay exactly the same. Now, there's a huge caveat. Freezing a body isn't as easy as just putting it in the freezer. When your body freezes, ice crystals can form inside your cells, damaging them. This damage can make it impossible to revive someone later. But here's where the hope comes in. Scientists believe that one day tiny robots, called nanobots, could enter your body and repair the damage caused by freezing. These robots would be able to fix the cells, tissues, and organs at a microscopic level, reversing the damage done by freezing. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But it's something researchers are seriously working on. Now, don't leave just yet. I know this is all getting pretty crazy, but this next part is something you really need to hear. What if we could upload our minds into a computer? You heard that right. What if, instead of freezing our bodies, we could preserve our minds forever? Imagine uploading everything that makes you, your thoughts, your memories, your experiences into a machine. And from there, you could live forever in a digital world. This idea is known as mind uploading, and it's something that some of the world's leading thinkers are actually working toward. Companies like Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk, are developing brain-computer interfaces that could eventually allow us to upload our consciousness into a machine. So imagine being able to live in a world where your body doesn't matter anymore, where your thoughts, your personality, your very essence could live on forever in a digital realm. But here's the problem. No one knows if this is even possible yet. Sure, the tech might exist to create a copy of your mind, but would that digital version of you be you? Would it have the same memories, the same emotions? Or would it just be a simulation? This is a huge question, and the answer could change everything we know about life and death. If you could freeze time, if you could live forever, would you want to? Living forever might sound amazing on the surface. No aging, no disease, no goodbyes. But think about this. If we live forever, do we still appreciate the little things in life? The fleeting moments that make life so precious, the feeling of holding someone's hand, the joy of laughing with friends, the beauty of a sunset. If we freeze time, do we lose the very thing that makes life meaningful? Would living forever feel like a gift? Or would it feel lonely? Would it feel like being trapped in an endless loop of repetition, unable to experience the things that make life worth living? Now, if you believe freezing time, halting aging, or uploading our minds could one day be possible, I want you to take a moment and comment your thoughts. But I also want to know, would you want to live forever? What does the idea of eternal life mean to you? Let's talk about it in the comments below. The idea of freezing time, halting aging, and uploading our consciousness might sound impossible today. But with the pace of scientific advancements, it might not be as far away as we think. Perhaps one day, we'll be standing on the edge of time, able to make the decision. Do we freeze it or do we let it flow? If you're as fascinated by the mysteries of life and the universe as I am, make sure to subscribe to Universal Insights. There's so much more to explore together, and I don't want you to miss a thing. And hey, share this video with someone you think would love to know about the possibility of living forever. Let's keep exploring these incredible possibilities, and let's discover the secrets of life, time, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, and remember, time is ticking, but that doesn't mean we can't make every second count.